colour and the guild up there. But equally, the story over the fireplace is there for us all to see. This time it's from the book of Genesis. We have Sarah and Abraham. Sarah has just been visited by angels who've told her that she's about to have a baby. Sarah has her hand in front of her mouth. She's laughing at the news. She's laughing because she knows perfectly well that both she and Abraham were very old and therefore could not have children. The story does continue with the stained glass windows, and according to the Bible, the Lord granted them a son that they called Isaac. The last window here is probably the most famous passage from the whole story. It's the one in which Abraham was challenged by the Lord to sacrifice his beloved son Isaac to him, and Abraham was quite prepared to meet that challenge. The Lord understood Abraham would do his will, so the angel was sent down to stop it going any further. Now there is a slight link here with Sarah and Isaac, because the name Isaac actually does mean laughter in Hebrew. So that's the little connection there. The talking point, I have to say, in this room is the table with the hole in the middle. If I could quickly add, it wasn't for the parasol. It really wasn't. And children are quite wonderful. When you ask them for suggestions, they each and say, oh, that's easy. It was where they put the bits of food that they didn't like down there. You could hardly see the Butte children flicking their peas down there, could you? So what I will say is there was something rather decadent that used to go there. So do you have any idea at all? Flowers is probably as close as we're going to get, unless anyone got a different idea. Okay, can you see that this comes out? Remove that. What used to happen was, when it was to be laid for the family, the gardener would indeed come into the room, but he'd come in with a potted vine. This would be removed, they'd put the pot underneath and put this back. And from here would be a vine, heavily laden with grapes, so they could pick. Oh, come on, as you do actually, let's be fair. Look. There was, well there still is, a Castelo not far from here. It was another castle that they owned, and the vineyards were on the side of the mountain there. I can't vouch for how sweet the grapes were, that's the only thing I can't do.